Hi guys, Looney here, and welcome back to Aces and Adventures. Let's get right back into it with the Cathedral.
Well, let's get on with it then. I just came up with a new move.
As the door crushes the remainder of the red sky, the merchant's words ring in your head. Only the light of your deeds will emerge. Lines of lava light cut the dark where wall meets floor, joining to frame a distant threshold. A strange ticking reverberates through the sealed hall. The lava infuses the obsidian in a ruddy glow, infecting the contours of a giant face that stares with clocks for eyes above the doorway. Still ticking, the timepieces drop from their sockets and stand on brass stilts.
You'd better not dull my axe.
Time bomb. When defeated, take 1 damage for every round pass. A superior ascension gain +2 offense and to successful attacks and +2 defense after successful defenses. How do I do the
Hold your shield high. You'd better not dull my axe.
Inspect the scattered remains of the clock-faced foes. The gears are wet, not with oil, but a grittier liquid, hard to identify in the dark.
My might yet grows.
In the hall ahead, the light of cubic torches paints dark reflections in the glossy rock. The puddle of your own image is broken by deep scars scratched into the sable. A metallic chorus shrieks in the distance, terrible instruments playing the song of the scars written at your feet. Tangles of brass blades glued in flesh glint in the shadows, closing with each shrill drag.
Grasp the axe. Bring it on. Hold your shield high. It's my turn.
The flesh and blood between blades and gears was not merely a glue, but the battery that powered their motion.
The gods favor me.
The hall terminates in a deep orange doorway where the fire holds mass. Invisible, but for a break in the line that draws the divide between wall and floor, hides an alternate passage. A short walk through utter darkness leads to a stone stairway descending into the baffles of a labyrinth. Though too sheer to climb, the walls of the labyrinth are cut far enough from the ceiling to offer a disheartening view. 1,000 false paths vanish into the darkness, some breathing smoke. A cast iron monstrosity with eyes of coal, still smouldering in their sockets, lumbers into the hall. Smoke issues from horns and flared nostrils as it raises a giant axe.
The Minotaur.
Shield at the ready.
Necatar, technically.
Come and get it.
Deadly pairs? Oh, they deal double. Pairs deal double damage.
Hey back! Hold your shield high! It's over!
Your
Now
pairs are.
that's what I read for!
So I can,
Scribbles on...
What a bounty!
yeah, your pairs are combat damage. But I
There's more
could get
than
him
one
that.
way to reach a dead end in this maze.
It's my turn.
Yeah, I'd rather get that since.
Hold on! It's the spot. Thrust the axe.
Scribbles on crumpled parchment are slowly consumed by a creeping edge of ash, where the beast's boiling blood met paper. You could put it out. It takes a few dead ends to get oriented, but the crude line guides you to the end of the maze beyond the cathedral. You're uncertain who drew this ancient map, but you're compelled to leave it behind. Kept from the eyes of the unworthy, fire lights glass of the planet cracking as a being hatches from the womb of its core. A woman draped in dark sequins, clinging to the fruit of her hips like serpent skin, rises from a silk cushion. Her tongue slithers into words.
My little branch, how weary your roots, for long have you travelled. But alas, your quest is at an end, for you stand before the one who speaks for the Lord, and so you will know the truth. The source of life is not your precious tree, but the flames in the sky. She is but the first link in the chain that hangs from Father Son, and I am the next. Does this make me evil? I am but a humble herbivore, no more evil than the ox or deer. Cardrassel makes you scrape and scrabble for meager power that ebbs with the seasons. She claims to love you, but see how she sends you to suffer and die alone in the great below. But the power I offer does not ebb. It will outlast the mountains and the sea, the sky and the trees. It's easy. You need do nothing more than accept it. So, what say you, withering willow?
You draw your weapon in reply, and her graceful mask is torn away in a clench of anger.
Abilities cost an additional card.
How dare you
It's my
refuse
turn.
my gifts?
Could do hearts, but I don't need that.
Yeah.
So I do.
Take your best shot.
Yeah.
Not enough resources.
I pity you, sapling.
Trust the axe.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was easy.
No,
This will be your...
he's but a scratch.
It's time to rest. Don't need health. Keep the rest.
Pushing aside the cushion that served as Lilith's throne, reveals a spiral stairway into the center of the earth itself. Columns of lava follow you down to the last bastion of stone. Beyond, all is fire. You come to the sable that floats on the sea of flame. The gleam of this place burns the eyes, but there is no heat. The magma mountains before you and seeps away to reveal the horned head of a dragon, born of the earth's core.
Spooky.
Shield at the ready.
Let's see here.
Come and get it. Hold your shield high. Hold on! Take your best shot. You better not dull my axe. Here comes the maelstrom. Bring it on! Your fate is sealed!
The dragon drowns in defeat, but the air only grows colder. Something deeper in the core consumes the heat with greater greed than before. There is only one way in. The sinking mass of the dragon has stirred the molten stone into a maelstrom of flame. There, in the eye, you spot the skin of something unworldly and dive in after it. You fall down and down until down has no more meaning.
3 less, or except for 3 or less damage in combat. 4 of a kind. Streets. Flush.
I hope a good
Huzzah.
poet was watching that.
It's a lot of mana. Imagine at least 4 probably. Not quite. But we do have some level ups. More than halfway for Reborn 1. But with that, I hope you guys have a good day, night, week, month of your lives. May the stars forever guide your path wherever they might lead you into the future. Bye-bye, everybody, and hope to see you next time.